What is up, everyone? So the latest update has been out for a little bit now, and with that said, I really enjoy this update. I said that in my review video. I think this is a blast. Now there are a few small problems like with the clone commandos balancing and some things in instant action and stuff, and that's kind of what I want to go over today is instant action and co-op mode and stuff, and just sort of give my opinion on like how they could improve it to make it better, how it could be what I envision instant action to be like, and just sort of go over my thoughts on instant action. Now, I didn't have very high hopes for instant action. I did not expect DICE to be able to actually get the AI to work. I did not expect them to get the AI heroes to work the correct way. And I was wrong. I mean, the AI, they're pretty smart. They're definitely way smarter than what they were in arcade mode when the game launched. And they're even smarter than the AI that's in the campaign. But they are far from perfect. Now, what impresses me the most is the AI heroes. Like, the AI will actually block when they're supposed to block. The Saber heroes are blocking like constantly, so it's very difficult for you to try to push an attack on them. Now, the difference between the AI and a real person is a real person will drop their block and they'll actually try to attack you, or they'll run away or whatever. The AI just stands their ground. Like, they will just stand there and they will block and block and block, and they will slowly walk towards you, and then when you try to attack them, that's when they strike and they'll use their force powers. And they're really smart, and I'm really impressed with the way that the AI works. So I've been having a lot of fun with instant action. I really like the fact that I can just play offline. I can play as the heroes, I can enjoy it, I can play it on larger maps instead of just like on arcade. But there are a few things that I would like to see added to the game mode, not only this, but to co-op to make them better. So for starters, I've played quite a few matches of instant action by this point, and a lot of things are coming to instant action here in the near future. They've already like confirmed stuff, like they're going to unlock Dooku, Grievous, Obi-Wan, and Anakin. They're currently not active as AI in instant action because there is a glitch where the AI thought that they needed to spend credits to unlock these heroes, but they didn't have any credits to spend, so the AI just didn't know what to do and they wouldn't choose those heroes. So they are going to be unlocked, I think, probably towards the end of October with the October update. That requires a patch, so that's coming. They're going to work on adding AI vehicles and stuff, and they're going to add the droideka. That way you see droidekas rolling around and you'll see like speeders and different tanks. But some of the problems that I've noticed while playing instant action is that a lot of the time it feels kind of empty. Now you can kind of fix this with mods on PC by adding like 32 versus 32, which is what is playing in the background. I have that one mod where you just have all-out battles with all the AI heroes and stuff. But on console it feels pretty empty. Now I know there's probably some restrictions and stuff on what they can and can't do with Xbox and PlayStation just because they're not as powerful as a PC, but they need to make the AI a little bit smarter. The problem with the AI now is that they all travel in packs. Like, they'll all go capture B, and then they'll all go run to A, and then they'll all just go to C. Like, very rarely do they like go out and capture different command posts. Like, from my experiences alone, like I'll go, let's say I go to A. A will be completely empty. There won't be anybody at all. Maybe one or two bots will just be straggling by. And then I'll go to C, and then there's like 15 bots all in one spot, and they're all capturing the same command post. And I've noticed that my teammates do the same thing. So let's say I'm playing as the clones, 10 of them will go over to C, and then I'm running by myself to B. And it just doesn't feel that balanced. Like, it doesn't feel as epic as what it should. So I think they need to split up the AI. Like, maybe make half of them go to one objective, maybe make a couple of them defend, make some of them keep pushing, or they could do what they do in Capital Supremacy and they have some of them dedicated just solely to defending. So maybe every command post you capture, 3 of them stay to defend, and then the rest are just constantly attacking. So maybe the cap is 20 bots, but maybe they could push that limit just a smidge with 3 bots defending. So let's say you have A, B, and C. Well, that's 3, 6, 9 more bots. So I don't know if the game could maybe handle that, but they need to do something just to make the AI a little bit smarter to avoid those scenarios where you just run around and you don't find anyone at all to kill. So other than that, I think that they need to add way more options. Like, way more options. If it's not online, it doesn't affect anybody, it's solely single player, let me do whatever I want with it. Like, there shouldn't be any rules or stipulations or anything. Like, I should have control over all of the settings. Let me have Darth Vader show up on Kamino. Let me play as Boba Fett on Kashyyyk. Let me have access to every single hero and every single reinforcement. Let me play as Death Troopers on Naboo. Let me play as a First Order Flame Trooper on Kashyyyk. Let me play as a First Order Jump Trooper on Geonosis. Just let me have access to everything. And then let me have even more customization options. I don't particularly care about the original trilogy maps and stuff. Like, yes, I would like to see them. I care more about the eras. Like, let me play on Kamino and let me edit it so maybe I can make the Stormtroopers fight the First Order, or the Stormtroopers fight the Rebels, or the clones fight the First Order, or the droids versus the Rebel soldiers. Like, let me mix and match. Let me do whatever I want. It's my single player experience. If I want to live out these individual unique scenarios, I should be able to do that. So let me play as the droids, let me play as Darth Vader, and let me go fight the Stormtroopers on Kashyyyk. Now, yes, this isn't very lore friendly. It doesn't make any sense with the lore, but I think, I mean, if you're playing single player, it's not hurting anybody. Let people explore with their imaginations. Let people come up with these unique scenarios. Just let people's imagination run wild. Like, if I want a super battle droid and I want to have the droids fight the First Order, and I want, I don't know, maybe even mix and match, have the good guys fight alongside the droids. So like, I have Obi-Wan fighting on the droid side. Just, I want there to be so many options to like mix and match and choose whatever you want for instant action that it just is unique to whatever I want to do. So they definitely need to add more options, but I don't see them ever adding that scenario where you could like mix and match the eras and stuff, but I do at the very least want to see the option to have every single hero and villain, because it doesn't stop them in multiplayer. Like, if I can play as Darth Vader on Naboo, so why can't I do that in instant action? Like, if I want to have Boba Fett play an instant action on Flucia, I should be able to do that. And then going into co-op a little bit, I like co-op, but there are some maps that just appear too easy. Like Naboo can be a bit of a challenge. Naboo's pretty fun towards the end. Like, the AI just keep coming at you over and over and over, and it's pretty tough, like in the final throne room. But then some of the maps are just like super easy. Kashyyyk's really easy. Geonosis is kind of easy. So they need to bump the difficulty up on some of those maps. And then I think they need to add the ship phase. Like the original ship phase that was in the game, like when Capital Supremacy just launched and you had to go in, you had to open the door, and then you had to plant bombs. I think that would be perfect for co-op. Like, you could just go in, unlock the doors, go through the doors, and then maybe you could break off 2 and 2 or 3, or you could even go all as one group. Go 4 of you at a time to one side and then go to the other side, and you have to plant bombs and you have to blow up the ship. And then they could figure out a way to have the AI, maybe they just spawn directly at like the objectives. That way they're not roaming around aimlessly throughout the ship. And that way it feels like a Star Wars battle. Like, you don't have to worry about getting sent back down to the ground phase. That way, if you don't plant the bombs in time, you just lose the match. I think something small like that is that little bit extra thing that would make co-op just a wee bit better. Because right now, co-op kind of, like, you can blow through some matches with ease, and it's just way too easy. If you have 4 good players playing co-op, you just breeze through it in like no time at all. So I think if they added that ship phase, I mean, all these are Capital Supremacy maps anyway, so it's not like they have to work that much harder to plug in the ships onto the map and take you to the ship phase, because they already have that part programmed into the game. They just have to make AI on the ship phase. So there's quite a few things they could do with co-op as well. But those are my biggest gripes with it so far. I do think it's a lot of fun, but it is not perfect. But it does give me some original Battlefront 2 vibes where I can just sit back, relax, play Star Wars. I don't have to worry about bugs or glitches. I don't have to worry about people cheating online. I don't have to worry about people using annoying things like stinger pistols or people trying to run me over with vehicles. I don't have to worry about any of the douchebag things that people do just when you play a multiplayer game. I can just sit back and play the computer. If I die to a glitch, it's no big deal. It's a little frustrating that a glitch happened, but I can just respawn as a hero, like with no problem, because I can choose how many battle points I get. So I'm a big fan of instant action. I just hope they add way more options for what you can do. And I would like to see the option to play with friends. Like, co-op is cool and all, but I want to play instant action with a friend. Let me have like a private lobby, set up the server so that you have a host. Like, if I want to host and play with my friend Cookie, he can just join me. He can be on the opposite team. We can face each other. We could be on the same team. Because instant action, it's different than co-op. Instant action, you go around, you capture the command post. It feels like an all-out battle. Co-op, you guys are on the same team. You're pushing this set objective, kind of like Galactic Assault, and it just doesn't feel the same. So I think they need to have some sort of private match, invite-only session that you can do with friends in instant action. But those are my thoughts on instant action and co-op. What do you guys think down in the comment section down below? What do you guys think of the modes? And let me know what you guys think they could add to make them better. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out another video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch at SwanyPlaysGames Live, and then be sure to join the Discord. Everything is found down in the description down below. And I will talk to you all in the next video.
Will you join me? Accept your fate. I grew impatient.